All right, fellas. TSA, we got a couple of topics on the board. Alrighty, guys. Now, there's this popular video on TikTok of these friends. You can load up the spy date TikTok Slick. So this woman went on a date with this gentleman, right? Her friends. First of all, let me ask: Have you ever went on a date and her friends was there or in the vicinity of the date?
Not as an adult.
Oh, okay. So play the video, Slick.
It is going to the same bar that your friend is having a date on to go spy.
Shorty, is y'all cool? No, for real, this is by far one of the most immature videos I've ever seen on this app. You and your friend, the one in the video, decide that y'all are bored and got nothing better else to do as you acknowledge yourself. So you say, oh, let's go spy on our friend who's on a date. Not because you're worried about her safety, because you two have nothing better else to do. So you sit up there, y'all get to drinking at the bar, you get to sneak recording her on her date, and then you two get the terrible idea, not the good idea, a terrible idea to send a drink solely to your friend to give the other dude the assumption that another dude or someone in the bar just sent the girl on a date a drink. Any dude in their right mind is going to automatically think that this is coming from a guy. And in the back of his head, he's going to be like, damn, who trying to play in my face right now? So, of course, he going to get upset. But then you watch the video all the way throughout. The friend not mad. The friend over there talk about keep a man on his toes. Ladies, I'm telling you this right now. Play these immature games. Immature friends going to keep you single.
So I was trying to find the original video, but they've been getting so much hate comments on it, so it went private. But what's your thoughts about that? Your shorty homegirls spied on a date, sent a drink, and looked like the friend was okay with it, saying that to keep the nigga on the toes. What would y'all do in that position?
I think it's funny.
That's jokes.
Yo, why you?
Wait, what the?
I think that's funny, bro. Like, that's funny.
Wait, hold on. I know how both prideful you niggas are. If you was in a date with shorty and a drink magically came out of nowhere for the girl that you taking on a date, you're gonna think it's a nigga. You're not gonna feel no type of way.
I'm gonna ask a question though.
She doesn't know. The friend didn't know until she saw the TikTok and shit.
I can ask the waiter. Hey, we like, cause I didn't get a drink and we didn't order this. I think that's the first thing that's gonna come to my mind. Like, we didn't order this. Where did that drink come from? And then it's up to the waiter to play the game.
That's fair.
So yeah, I don't have no problem with. But you don't find. But as the guy, you don't find about this until you see the TikTok.
I'm never gonna see the TikTok. I would hope that at some point I will find out, like, oh, they were playing a joke.
Yeah, like that's a story that comes out like game night or something. Like, we know that drink y'all got on y'all.
Yeah, y'all open minded about this. Y'all will actually take.
It's not that deep.
Because it's like, what date is it? Like, is it a first?
I think
date?
It was the first date.
Okay, so she don't owe me nothing.
That's a fact.
You
we've joked.
I didn't say she owe you anything, but shorty playing games, like, I don't mind the whole.
She wasn't playing games. It was her friends. And
that's why the whole thing. I don't mind the friends being there on a date, because I know I have talked to women who had met a nigga offline and they had their friends there. I don't mind that. That's cool. Usually the friend like to sit by the bar, drink, just keep an eye, and if everything is cool, she might dip out, and the nigga never know.
I think that's more weird than the friend popping up on her own accord.
Girl, like, gotta be safe.
You stayed at the bar to just check up on her, but you're not like, you could play. They obviously played a joke. They got her location. I know they have her location. They didn't have nothing to do. They was like, you know what? We know where she at. Let's go pull up and let's just like play around and let's
prank her on her date.
Yes, that's a perfect.
The other one, the example I'm giving is for her safety, because she might have met a nigga that she probably, you feel me, just in case the nigga bugged the fuck out. I have someone there that will help me out. I don't mind that one.
If you going on a date with a nigga that skeeve you out and could possibly crash out, I have more questions about your judgment than not.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, with this online dating, this shit's happening more and more.
I mean, I understand. I went on multiple online dates. Some of them didn't want me to pick them up. Some of them didn't want to tell me where they live. Whatever the case may be, but until after the fact, where it was like, "Oh, you're cool. Like, you're safe. I could let you take me home." So I get it. I get the whole safety thing. But like, I don't mind a spot date. I actually think that's kind of fun. I actually like it. I might do that. But I'm in a relationship, so I got to figure out how to make it work. But I might do that.
Shout out to New Roy and Maul. So Maul had this funny story of when his homegirl, some girl that he was talking to, went on a date with a nigga, and he knew the restaurant, so he called the restaurant and paid for the bill.
Now Maul is a dirty nigga though. Like he's a dirty nasty nigga. Like I don't know him.
So what happened if you was on a date and you went for the bill and he's like, nah, that shit's taken care of, and you be like, by who? Some person called and paid for you.
Now I'm like, all right, bro, I'm not going out with you again. Get your friend, get your mans. Like he messed you up.
But that's not weird. But the friend spying and playing a prank on you on the date is not weird.
But these are two women. And you've left out a part of that story. Him and that girl, they had relations. So he was trying to strut his stuff.
No, I don't remember too often if there was his friends. I think they were.
Nah, he had relations. I know the episode. I know the situation.
Oh yeah.
He had relations with that girl.
So I think it was friends. I think they was friends at that point.
It was friends at the point, but he had already smashed. So he was just saying like, you know what? I got your little steak frites for $50. I can handle that.
Nah, don't do that. I can handle steak frites.
I mean,
so yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with Shorty's homegirl spying and paying.
Funny. It just depends on how they do it. Like them sending a drink over. Like, oh, who's that? It's a first date. It don't matter. It's like you said.
So if they did this on the second or third, that would be a problem.
If we dating for real, I'll just have questions. Like he said, I'm asking questions. Like who the fuck? Like
yeah, like if it becomes
to be honest with you,
thing,
I think I would find it more cool if this was like third or fourth date and I got to even meet your friends probably once or twice. And then be like, oh yeah. And they'd be like, oh, your homegirl? Oh, Michelle did that? Oh, okay. First date, I'm like, what the fuck going on? What the fuck is going on the first date?
I don't take nobody serious on the first date. That's why I'm like,
yeah, the first date, you just filling it out because if you're not feeling it on the first date, you're not going to get to the second date. Now, if you could laugh about it on the first date and you could also like maybe y'all get together and then prank the friends because the girl ends up like, she's like, oh, these my friends. They do this all the time. And then they prank the friends. Now I pretend to kidnap the girl. Like,
hold on.
I pretend to kidnap the girl, right? And like we turn off her location, and now the friends are going crazy. They like, what's going on? And then we pull up on them.
Yeah, nah, you lost me.
you might be a little crazy on that one, baby.
Nah, bro, I'm wild.
Yeah, you wilding, brother. I think you might have just like probably like did a little acting of being upset. And
nah, that's boring. You gotta go all in. I'm gonna pretend to kidnap you, and then we're gonna turn off your phone. Meanwhile, we probably somewhere else on another part of the date, probably enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, but
and they over there stressed.
Call the cops, gang.
Hey, bro, you should have never. Don't play. Play stupid games. You get stupid prizes, man.
Slick, come on, Slick.
I just said the nigga crazy. Which one we to respond with?
Hey, I know people in high places, so I'm not concerned.
They gonna call the cops on you. My friend turned up the location. We played a prank on him. I mean, they will laugh about it after they found out her friend is cool, but
has it been 48 hours? It ain't been 48 hours yet, so like no.
Wait, you holding on for this shit for 48 hours? Hold on. All right, next topic. Next topic.
Nah, bro, don't tell me you boring.
For 48 hours.
Tell me
an hour or two, okay, but 48 hours, nigga, that's a case.
You gotta go on a two-day date.
A 2-day date? You know, you got it, gang.